another video. And today I'm going to be covering the league tables. I've not yet looked at. I did a video already on the Premier League. I did a video on the Championship. Today I'm going to be doing the Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, and Ligue 1. Because we're doing so many today, I'm not going to go as in-depth, just listing the names and the stats, especially here in the Bundesliga, where, as a Bayern Munich fan, I don't necessarily want to discuss too much how this season went. But let's get down here. We have our first relegation team, the bottom of the league. 17 points, a league worst negative 56 goal differential. 3 wins, 8 draws, and 23 losses. We have Darmstadt. Just ahead of them in 17th place, but with 10 more points. Just goes to show you how much worse Darmstadt was. Even worse when you look at the goal differential here. 5 wins, 12 draws, 17 losses. A team that I'm sad to see go down, because I talked about them in my recent favorite logos in all sports video. We have Köln, or Cologne. Not always confident how you pronounce it. Okay. Now, just ahead of them in the relegation playoff spot, 33 points, but also a negative 32 goal differential. 7 wins, 12 draws, 15 losses. VfL Bochum, and they did win across the 2 legs of their relegation playoffs, so they are remaining in the top flight of the Bundesliga for another season, so that's good for them. 1 spot ahead of them in 15th place, a team I'm surprised to see here, given I thought they looked good last season. I thought they would improve this year. Also with 33 points, but a better goal differential, negative 25 and 2 more wins, 9, 6 draws, 19 losses. Union Berlin, and another team I'm really shocked to see down here, given just their status. This is usually a pretty big club. 34 points, negative 11 goal differential, so that's better. 7 wins, 13 draws, 14 losses. We have long names, I have to pace myself here. Borussia, Borussia Mönchengladbach. 13th place, just ahead of them. 7 wins, 14 draws, 13 losses. losses, negative 12 goal differential, 35 points. Won their last 2 matches. We have Mainz. Mainz. Ahead of them in 12th place. 10 wins, 7 draws, 17 losses. Negative 15 goal differential. Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg. Ahead of them in 11th place. 10 wins, 9 draws, 15 losses, negative 10 goal differential. Really bad in their final 6. They could have finished better. They could have finished better here. Augsburg. Augsburg. And ahead of them, moving now into the top 10. 11 wins, 9 draws, 14 losses. We have SC Freiburg, SC Freiburg, and we have 3 Bergs in a row there, just kind of interesting. Okay, now in 9th place with 42 points and negative 6 goal differentials, so we're getting out of double digits here. 11 wins, 9 draws, 14 losses. We have Werder Bremen. Werder Bremen. Now, in 8th place. And this is for the Europa Conference League qualifiers, which this Conference League has been one of the best additions that UEFA has made in a long time. I have to say, this has been a great change that they've made. 42 points, 10 wins, 12 draws, 12 losses, negative 5 goal differential. Heidenheim. And now in 7th and 6th place, we have the Europa League group stage. I don't know why they have 5 here like this, because these are your Champions League spots. These are your Europa League spots, and this is your Conference League spot. But it's okay in 7th with 13 wins, 7 draws, 14 losses, and a 0 goal differential. We have Hoffenheim. Ahead of them in 6th place are 2nd Europa League group stage club with 47 points, our first positive goal differential club with 11 wins, 14 draws, 9 losses. Also our first club in single-digit losses. We have Eintracht Frankfurt, and I have to say, doing these videos, a trend I'm noticing is that the majority of the table has a negative goal differential. Like, it isn't from 8th to 18th. 10 out of the 18 clubs have a negative goal differential. And if you want to go a step further, 11 of the 18 clubs do not have a positive goal differential, and this is something I'm noticing in every single league across football. And that, paired with the inflation of player transfer fees and salaries and everything else, it really feels like things are kind of coming to a head here. And I think there's going to be some really big changes soon, or at least there ought to be. In 5th place, one of the only things I can really take any solace in this season is that in 5th place with 63 points, positive 25 goal differential, 18 wins, 9 draws, 7 losses. We have Borussia Dortmund, and I was waiting for a couple of matches before I did this video. Atalanta, they had a match earlier today, and I was waiting for the Champions League to finish. Borussia Dortmund, they end up losing the Champions League final. I believe it was 2-0. They lost. Frustratingly for Dortmund fans, they seemed the better side for the first half. Then they come on, they make some substitutions, and immediately Real Madrid score. They believe they end up winning 2-0. But like I said, the entire first half, Borussia Dortmund, in my opinion, did look the better side. But as a Bayern Munich fan, having Borussia Dortmund finish below us and lose in the Champions League final, one of the small silver linings I can take. 4th place with 19 wins, 8 draws, 7 losses, a positive 38 goal differential, and 65 points. We have RB Leipzig. Red Bull, it's been reported, are thinking of buying a controlling stake in Leeds. Leipzig. Why did you Leipzig? That's not a Leipzig. A controlling stake in Leeds. So will we see RB Leeds in the near future? Who's to say? Now, 3rd place. 23 wins, 3 draws, 8 losses, positive 49 goal differential, 72 points. We have Bayern Munich in 3rd place. Our worst finish since the 2010-2011 season. Very frustrating. Especially bringing in Harry Kane, not getting a single piece of silverware. Thomas Tuchel's been sacked. And then there is all this hullabaloo, this drama around trying to get a new manager. A lot of people saying no, trying to get the manager from Leverkusen, but he's decided to stay another season, which is a bit terrifying, to be honest, the thought of losing back-to-back seasons for Bayern. And they have signed as manager ex-Burnley manager Vincent Kompany getting relegated and then coming to manage one of the biggest clubs in the world. It feels a little bit strange. I don't know if he's the man for the job, but I guess I just have to hold out hope, right? That's all you can really do. But I'd love to see Harry Kane win the league at the very least. Thomas Müller, now kind of in the waning days of his career, my favorite football player of all time, Thomas Müller. Have him go out on a high note instead of on a low note would be nice. Anyways, here at 2nd place with 23 wins, 4 draws, 7 losses, we have VfB Stuttgart, and of course one of the biggest, if not the biggest, stories of this season. In 1st place with 0 losses, completely unbeaten in the league. Although they did end up losing the Europa League final to Atalanta. I believe it was 3-0, that loss. win streak. They nearly were invincibles through all competitions, which thankfully, at least in my opinion, did not happen. Would have underlined the failure of the season for us even more. But with 90 points, 28 wins, 6 draws, 0 losses. In the top of the league, we have Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen, and there is your final Bundesliga table. Okay. We move now to Cydia. And we have, yet they don't have relegation playoffs in Cydia, so these are all automatic relegation spots. And again, we see another league where the bottom team is firmly and clearly the worst in the entire league. A negative 49 goal differential, 17 points, only 2 wins, 11 draws, 25 losses. We have Salernitana. And guys, again, as with all these videos, apologies for my pronunciation. I know it's gonna be bad. 19th place, but well clear of the bottom. Negative 32 goal differential, 7 wins, 9 draws, 22 losses. We have Sassuolo. I'm not sure. And this must have been absolutely brutal. Look at this. Just a 3-point difference. A single win separates relegation 18th spot from 13th in the league. These clubs coming down to the wire this season must have been walking on eggshells. And imagine, look at 15th here, those 2 wins and the last 5. That's exactly what they needed, but 18th, they looked like they were fighting. They got a couple wins there, but they still come a little bit short. They end up getting relegated, negative 25 goal differential, 8 wins, 11 draws, 19 losses. Frosinone. And again, all these clubs here, 13 to 17, they are thinking they're lucky stars. 17th place with 36 points, negative 25 goal differential, 9 wins, 9 draws, 20 losses. Empoli just headed them the same amount of points, a worse goal differential, but fewer losses, more draws. We have Cagliari. 15th place with 37 points and 10 better goal differential than Cagliari, negative 16, but only 6 wins. However, they got 19 draws, 13 losses. Udinese. 14th place, 38 points, 8 wins, 14 draws, 16 losses, negative 22 goal differential. We have Lecce, but I think it's probably Lecce in 14th. 13th place, also with 38 points, but 9 better on the goal differential, minus 13, 9 wins, 11 draws, 18 losses. We have this is where we start to get well clear of the relegation zone. 45 points. They're 10 points shy, even though they lost 4 of their final 6 matches. In 12th place with 11 wins, 12 losses. 11 wins, 12 draws, 15 losses. We have Monza. And ahead of them, this is a little better now. This is a little better because only the bottom 8 of the league, from 12 to 20, have a negative goal differential, meaning here from 1st to 11th place in Serie A, clubs either have a neutral or positive goal differential, so things are looking maybe a little bit healthier in this league. But 11th place with 12 wins, 13 draws, 13 losses, 0 goal differential, 49 points. Genoa. And ahead of them at 10th, the club that should not have finished this low. Shocking to see them here actually with 13 wins, 14 draws, 11 losses, positive 7 goal differential, 53 points in 10th place. We have Napoli. Like I said, kind of shocking to see them here after the season they had last season. I don't know how many people thought they'd be here. Okay. 9th with 53 points as well. A 0 goal differential. I don't actually know how I'm assuming it must have been head-to-head matchup because they have the same number of wins, draws, and losses. They have a worse goal differential. So it must have been a head-to-head matchup, but in 9th place. We have Torino. And then a pretty decent gap, 7 points from Torino to 8th place. Fiorentina, who have 17 wins, 9 draws, and 12 losses, 60 points, positive 15 goal differential. Now here, we have our 2 Europa League spots. The first one with 61 points, 18 wins, 7 draws, 13 losses. We have Lazio, and our other Europa League spot, a club that I'm happy to see here, a club that probably my favorite club in this league. I don't really have a rooting interest here, I don't watch the league, but I have a soft spot for this club, I suppose, with 63 points, 18 wins, 9 draws, 11 losses, positive 19 goal differential. We have Roma. Then 5 points ahead of them, so here are our Champions League spots 1 through 5, with 18 wins, 14 draws, and only 6 losses. We have Bologna. No, I know it's Bologna. And ahead of them we have our Europa League winners. They stopped the unstoppable Leverkusen. Atalanta, who had 21 wins, 6 draws, 11 losses, positive 30 goal differential, 69 points. Won 5 of their final 6 matches. They won the Europa League and now they get Champions League football next season. feel-good story here in Atlanta. That's nice. Third, 19 wins, 14 draws, 5 losses, 71 points. But only won one of their last 6 matches, all the rest being draws. They could have finished second if they just eked out another win, because the club head of them struggled a bit as well down the stretch. Juventus. Okay, our top 2. We have with 75 points, 22 wins, 9 draws, 7 losses. A positive 27 goal differential. It is AC Milan. I tend to watch their highlights just to see Christian Pulisic, but I don't really watch the full matches, and well cleared the top of the table here. 29 wins, 7 draws, only 2 losses. 40 goals better than AC Milan with 67, 94 points. We have Inter Milan, and I believe there was some issue where their owner defaulted on the loan, so now the bank owns the club following this season. I'm not 100% sure, but I saw something that like this whole league, like all these clubs are basically an insane amount of debt. It's not healthy, but that's a topic for another day, of course. La Liga. We come now to La Liga. 3 relegation spots. These two at the same amount of points. First one, 4 wins, 9 draws, 25 losses, a negative 41 goal differential, and 41 points. We have Granada. And just ahead of them with 3 wins, 12 draws, 23 losses, and you have 32 goal differential. Also with 21 points. Slightly better season for whatever that's worth. Almeria. And ahead of them, our final relegation squad with 33 points and negative 29 goal differential, 6 wins, 15 draws, 17 losses. Cadiz. Okay. Now just clear. 5 points clear, although 4 losses in their final 6. They were trying to get relegated at the end there. 8 wins, 14 draws, 16 losses, negative 19 goal differential. Rayo Vallecano. 16th place. 40 points, 10 wins, 10 draws, 18 losses, negative 14 goal differential. Las Palmas. 15th place. Also with 40 points, negative 11 goal differential, 8 wins, 16 draws, 14 losses. It is Mallorca. And then with 41 points, negative 6 goal differential, 10, 11, and 17. Sevilla. Another their club with 41 points. Although their final six was noticeably better. 10 wins, 11 draws, 17 losses as well. Celta Vigo. 12th. 10 wins, 13 draws, 15 losses. They have 12 goal differential, 43 points, but they lost 5 of their last 6 matches. Getafe. One of those two. One sounds more like a Libyan warlord. Okay, climbing on up to 11th with 12 wins, 9 draws, 17 losses, and 11 goal differential, and 45 points. Osasuna. And ahead of them, Alaves with 12 wins, 10 draws, 16 losses. They have 10 goal differential and 46 points. Now, again, probably my favorite club in La Liga, even though I don't really watch or have a rooting interest. 49 points, 13 wins, 10 draws, 15 losses, a -5 goal differential. We have Valencia. Made that even worse. Valencia. They're with 53 points, a 0 goal differential, so it took until 8 in this league to come to a 0 goal differential. 14 wins, 11 draws, and 13 losses. We have Villarreal. Okay, now, so this is our Europa Conference League spot. With 57 points, 14 wins, 15 draws, and 9 losses. We have Real Betis. And these two, 5th and 6th. These are your Europa League clubs with 60 points, 16 wins, 12 draws, and 10 losses, a positive 12 goal differential. Real Sociedad. And then again, this is our Europa League spot with 68 points, 19, 11, and 8, positive 24 goal differential. Athletic Club, and now we go into our top 4 who are getting Champions League spots. Starting with 76 points, 24 wins, 4 draws, 10 losses. We have Atletico Madrid. Ahead of them with 81 points, 25 wins, 6 draws, 7 losses, 39 goal differential. Girona now. Everyone knows who the top 2 is going to be in La Liga. It's a very predictable league. Second place, 26 wins, 7 draws, 5 losses, positive 35 goal differential, and 85 points. Barcelona. Barcelona. I think I saw that Robert Lewandowski is thinking of staying another season or extending in Barcelona. That's good. That I hope he does. He's one of my favorite players. Good to see him still playing at a high level. And our league winners and our Champions League winners for I believe the 15th time. It might be 13th. I don't know if it's 13 or 15. It's one of those two numbers. 29 wins, 8 draws, only 1 loss. 95 points, a positive 61 goal differential. It's Real Madrid, and they are adding Kylian Mbappe to this squad next season. It's gonna be unfair. I think Real Madrid and Mbappe, I think they could go undefeated in the league easily. I think they also are obviously a clear favorite for the Champions League if they're adding Mbappe. Okay. Our final league. And this is where my pronunciations are always the worst. Ligue 1 France, Francais. 2 relegation spots here at the bottom. First club, 18th place. 5 wins, 10 draws, 19 losses, and 34 goal differential, 25 points. Clermont Foot. And just ahead of them, terrible last 6 there. They could easily have not gotten relegated. Well, not easily, but they get at least 1-2 draws in there. They're safe. 7 wins, 8 draws, 19 losses, and 23 goal differential. Lorient. Now there is relegation playoffs in this league, and this club, hold on, and this club lost in the relegation playoffs. They are going down. They're going down. 8 wins, 5 draws, 21 losses, 23 goal differential. Mets. Okay. 15th place. 32 points, need 11 goal differential, 7 wins, 11 draws, 16 losses. We have Le Havre. Just ahead of them, 9 wins, 6 draws, 19 losses, negative 25 goal differential. They're lucky. These guys went on some bad runs, 33 points. 14th place we have Nantes. Ahead of them, 10 wins, 9 draws, 15 losses, negative 12 goal differential, and 39 points. Strasbourg. 12th place, 41 points, negative 5 goal differential, 10, 12, and 12. We have one of my favorite city names in the world to pronounce. Montpellier. place, 11 wins, 10 draws, 13 losses, -4 goal differential, and 43 points. It is Toulouse. Toulouse. 10th place, 46 points, 7 goal differential, 12, 10, and 12. We have Rennes, I think, Rennes. 9th place now. 13 wins, 8 draws, 13 losses, -5 goal differential, and 47 points. Reims. Another name I love saying is here at 8th place. Kinda shocked they're this low. Maybe not totally shocked, but maybe I thought they could be top 6. 13, 11, and 10, 11 goal differential. We have 50 points for Marseille. And just ahead of them, our final non-European spot is Lens with 14 wins, 9 draws, 11 losses, +8 goal differential, and 51 points. Now 5 and 6, these are our Conference League spots. In the first one with 53 points, 16 wins, 5 draws, 13 losses, but still a -6 goal differential. Lyon. And ahead of them, 15, 10, and 9, 55 points, but with a +11 goal differential. Also going to the Conference League. We have Nice. And look at Lyon's run. That really, they pushed hard to get this Conference League spot. 5 wins in their last 6 matches. Europa League spot is right here. So we have 59 points, 16 wins, 11 draws, 17 losses. Now this is how it's written, but it's Lille. I think that's how you pronounce it. And now we come to our top 3 with 17 wins, 10 draws, 7 losses, +19 goal differential, and 61 points. Brest, just ahead of them by 6 points with 67, 20 wins, 7 draws, 7 losses. We have Monaco, and our league winners, who it's going to be very interesting to see how they look next season after losing their star player, Kylian Mbappe. 20 wins, 10 draws, 2 losses, 76 points. We have Paris Saint-Germain. So that is our final league win table. Again, I'm sorry this is a little bit late than it usually would be. I do hope you enjoyed the video, though. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys. Bye bye.